Watson, tell me about your relationship with Holmes. How long have you been working together?
We've been working together about 20 years, I'd say.
Longer.
Longer. We're friends, acquaintances. We spend a lot of time together.
We live together.
We live together.
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Both.
It has its ups and downs.
Drives me insane all the time.
It drives you insane. I have to live with you. Do you know how anal you are?
Do you know how messy you are?
Yeah, touche.
If you could change something about Holmes, Watson, what would you change?
I would probably make him more considerate. You know.
So do you think that Holmes takes you for granted?
Sometimes I feel like he's not very respectful of other people. He's not very respectful of their time, and he thinks that he's the most important person in the room.
It's because I am.
Do you think Holmes is a narcissist?
Absolutely.
Proper definition is a sociopath. At least get it right. You're a doctor, aren't you?
Yes. But I can think you're both. Can't I?
Holmes, what would you change about Watson?
Change having a stick up his butt all the time. He's always so prissy, OCD, very nitty gritty. It's just sickening almost. It's just, why can't you just like relax for once? At least have fun.
I do relax.
That was pitiful.
Do you think that the fact that you're somewhat opposites is sort of key to your success in solving crimes?
I like to agree on that, yes.
Mhm.
Very much so. It's very analytical. I just get right to the point.
Okay. And when you're approached by a client, what you can decide to not take on the case. Is there any case that you can think of that you thought right off the bat, I can't take this on?
Is there any mission that we couldn't take on?
I think there are boring ones that we didn't want, but it's not that we couldn't do them.
Of course, the classic kidnappings and murders of wives, and you know the husband did it. Of course, we always don't intend on doing that, but whenever there's an interesting one, we always are on the case.
Mhm.
Holmes, have you ever been in love?
Love is just a chemical ruse. I don't believe in that.
And
Everything.
what about for you, Watson? Have you ever been in love?
Oh, yes, he does.
Yes, I've been in love.
Go ahead, talk about your wife.
I have a wife. She's beautiful. I love her very much.
Annie.
And what do you love most about her?
Her patience. She's very understanding.
Is she understanding of Holmes as well? Does she tolerate him?
She's a distraction for Watson.
She doesn't like him very much.
Yeah, she strains him out, though. I'll give her that. Practically was the pants. Well, I'm just being honest.
I consider us equals. As
Oh.
a marriage should be.
That's very nice in this era to consider her an equal.
I agree with that.
Holmes, what is your greatest fear?
Showing too much emotion. Probably giving too much to someone. I'm not really in the mood to waste my time to give feelings.
Are you capable of trust?
Mm.
Can you trust somebody?
Depends. I can tell in their body language. I read up on that, studied it. Depends.
Well, you trust.
Watson, I know I
You
can
trust
trust.
Watson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I can trust Watson with my life.
Same.
What about you, Watson? What's your greatest fear?
Not being able to help people, not being able to, well, as a doctor, I've experienced a lot of pain, and I just hope that I can help as many people that I can.
Holmes, if you could change one thing in the world, what would that thing be?
People to stop being so soft. don't understand it. It's like they just get hurt over everything that they say when really it's just facts. I don't mean to hurt them, it's just the way it is. Oh, you're drunk? Too bad. I just said it for you. Just go to rehab. It's not that bad. Oh, whatever. Oh, you're a doctor? You wear tight pants? Get your head out of the sand. It's not that hard.
Watson, if you could change anything, what would you change?
I would change war. I would like peace.
Peace in our lifetime. Holmes, how do you want to be remembered?
I like to be remembered for my acknowledgements, my missions, my cases, getting all the credit.
So if on your tombstone it says, "Here lies Holmes," what would follow that?
Sherlock Holmes. Let's get one thing
Here
straight.
lies Sherlock Holmes.
Greatest detective in all of London. Has a ring to it, don't you think?
How about for you, Watson?
I'd like to be remembered as a good doctor, an honest person, a good helper. I don't really want much spotlight, I think, which, I mean, I can't. But I just want to be remembered as a good person who fought for the right things.
A sidekick.
There's nothing wrong with being a sidekick.
That's basically what a sidekick is.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, just let you know.
Well, okay.
Just being a good friend.
You're such a good friend.
I am.
Brooke and Gary, thank you so much for stopping by. So, how long have you both been together?
About a year. Yeah, a year and like 10 days.
What made you fall in love with each other? Brooke, what did you love? What did you fall in love with?
I guess it's just the way that we had some similar interests and just had a good time together. Very carefree and fun.
Yeah. We were at the Chicago Cubs game and I saw her, how the games are, drunk. See
So
someone
you
that
were
looks nice.
drinking?
Yeah, so we'll get into that later. But you see someone that you like and you have to jump on it because someone else is going to. So, yeah.
Okay. And you've been living together for how long?
4 months.
Yeah, 3-4 months, yeah.
Now, Brooke, is Gary a good housekeeper?
If I had it my way, there are some things I would definitely change. Leaving your laundry out, not making the bed. Yeah, but there's some disagreements.
Now I hear Gary wants to move a pool table in the den, and you don't want that?
Yeah, no, don't get me started on the pool table. We've talked about this a lot. It's not gonna happen.
So, when you argue, what do you argue about? What is the catalyst for?
It's all her. I get home after a long day of work and I'm just trying to relax, kicking my feet, watch TV, and it's literally make food, make dinner, do all this laundry. I can't do everything.
But we have to work as a team, for a relationship to work,
Yeah.
I can't be the one running the whole operation, so we kind of don't see eye to eye there.
I do stuff too, all the time.
Not at
Yeah,
home?
I do, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
never.
yeah,
No, you
yeah.
turn on the TV
Oh,
with
yeah.
the clicker.
Oh, that's something, but that's part of it.
Helping with dinner, chores.
Have you talked about marriage?
Not yet. No.
Hopefully soon. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you want to have children?
It's a big question.
I particularly don't, really.
And why?
I guess if I had to have it, maybe one boy. I could teach him the ropes because I used to play baseball back in the day. Big fan. So if I could teach him the ropes, that'd be great. Play catch outside, but
How about for you?
I'd love to have a cute little family. 2 girls, 2 boys. Probably about like a year apart from each. That way they can all be best friends and then we can get them matching cute little clothes. Maybe have twins, that would be really cute too.
What's your favorite childhood memory, Brooke?
My favorite childhood memory. Group alone. So, I spend a lot of time by myself, but I would play with my Barbies, and I had this beautiful Barbie dream house, and I'd match all their little outfits and their shoes. And I remember one time for Christmas, I got the Barbie airplane, and yeah, that was the best childhood memory I had, I think.
How about for you, Gary?
Childhood memory?
Yeah, your favorite childhood memory.
Probably when we won state. We won state for our baseball team. That's it. It's great. That's all I need.
So did you give it up because of injuries?
No. Coach came one day, college, said you're done. That's all you got in you. So I had to quit.
So you guide tours through Chicago. What's that been like?
It's rough. I mean, I like the job. Puts food on the table, but it's not what I want to do full time.
What would you like to do full time if you could?
Well, I mean, if I could go back, I'd be a baseball player, but maybe an announcer. I like.
Oh, like a sports announcer.
Yeah.
Like ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so hard. Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started. The people on those tours, it's tourists all day long. It's just, oh my gosh.
And what's the tourists that you get? The majority, or what? Are they from Asia, or are they from Europe? Or?
Yeah, Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's rough, but it's. I mean, as long as it pays. It's,
Okay. Brooke, what's your greatest fear?
Disappointing others and myself.
Do you feel that you're a perfectionist?
I mean, some could call it perfectionist. I just think it's an attention to detail and having everything go perfectly right. Yeah. So yes, perfectionist.
And what's your greatest fear, Gary?
probably being alone, not being around people that I can hang out with and connect with. That's mainly it.
And Brooke, how do you want to be remembered?
If I could be remembered anyway, it would be a caring, loving human who puts all her effort into making others happy.
Okay. And how about for you, Gary?
If I could be remembered? Is that the question?
How do you want to be remembered? What do you want on your tombstone?
Oh. Well, I don't know if you picked it up already, but probably cool guy, great parties, awesome life.
Sounds good. All right, we should all be so lucky. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.